Have you reached here? Yes. Some or the other day you had to reach. Better late than never. You have come on absolutely right place. Hey, this is MD Asik and welcome to my YouTube channel Fluency Month. Let's start this video. But before starting, I want to ask one question. You can answer it in the comment box. I will see there. So let me ask one question. The question is, what are you doing for learning English? Yeah, this is the question. You can answer it in the comment box. I will see there. Actually, what are you doing? Let's begin. We all know that the importance of English. English is not important language. It's a world language. It breaks all barrier to connect with people worldwide. English is very important. Whole world is speaking English. In every company, we need to speak English. We should have a communication skill. You might be well-educated person, but if you don't speak English, I can assure you, you will find lots of difficulties to getting job in private sector. So guys, how to speak English? This is the question. I am sure that you will have watched lots of videos. How to speak English, how to learn to speak English, but still you are not fluent. You don't know how to speak. The question is not how to learn to speak English. The biggest question is, why are we not learning English? So let me tell you what silly mistake we are doing. We are gonna discuss what silly mistake we do every day. So first, local consumption. You are watching too much of content in your local language. If you want to learn language, you need to do two things: consumption and production. But if your consumption is all local, then how your production will be international? The solution to this problem is, whatever are you watching in Hindi, watch in English. You can watch comedy, movie, cartoon, whatever. You can watch whatever, but the language should be in English. But let me clear one thing. Don't watch Hollywood movie because their pronunciation and accent is totally different and they speak too fast, so you can't understand their pronunciation. You can't understand at all, and I'm sure that if you won't understand their accent, you will find boring. When you start finding boring, you will close that content and start to thinking, oh, English is very difficult. I can't speak English. I can't understand English. I will tell you, watch South movie. Yes, I know you don't want to learn South language, but I mean to say you can watch South English dubbed movie. There are lots of South English dubbed movie available on YouTube. There are lots of movie available. You can watch anyone, and I'm sure that you will enjoy a lot because there is very easy sentences and you will understand properly, and it can improve your communication skills. And second, think in English. Whenever we try to speak English, we have to translate in our native language. As a result, we stutter too much. And when we stutter, our confidence go down. After this, we shut our mouth or we don't try to speak further. So guys, do one thing. Surround yourself in English. Start thinking in English. See, there will be no one person who will be not talking to himself or herself. Everybody talks to himself. So talk to yourself in English. Let me give you one example. What is in your hand right now? Oh, how stupid question this is. Certainly there will be a phone in your hand. That's why you are watching me. So let's make 4 to 5 sentences about your phone. Phone is an electronic device. It has made our life easier. It has 102 megapixel camera, and we keep on talking, chatting to our friends with the help of phone. Have you seen? You have made 4 to 5 sentences about your phone. So do same thing. Whatever you are looking around you, make 4 to 5 sentences for everyone, for everything. Rest assured, it will be very helpful for you. Third, speak in English. Practice in English. See, if you are watching lots of content in English, you are remembering lots of things in English, grammar or rules. Even you have started to think in English. But if you don't speak, so everything will spoil. If you don't speak, so what benefits of it? Try to speak as much as you can. Like whenever you are alone, whenever you are sitting alone, so just keep talking to yourself. Talk to yourself in English. Initially, when I started to learning English, I found lots of difficulties and problems. To start with, when I was a beginner, I used to stutter a lot. People used to make fun of me. Then I started to find a friend who can communicate me in English. I kept on finding. But still I am finding. I didn't get any friend who can communicate me in English. When we find a friend for playing some game, for wandering here and there, and we get lots of friends. But while work, we don't get. Even same friends make fun of us. Then I got an idea. I will talk to my family in English. No. My family also don't speak English. Even they don't understand English. But I decided, whatever may happen, I will speak English. Doesn't matter they are understanding or not. As example, I have need some water. I don't say that, एक glass पानी लाओ. I speak, bring a glass of water. Can I get some water? Even though they don't understand, but I speak. I don't speak in Hindi. I keep on trying to speak English as much as I can. First I speak in English. If they don't understand, I translate in Hindi. But first I speak in English. And guys, what to tell you? Believe me, it worked great. So I will tell you, do same thing. Because your family will not make fun of you. Whether you are stuttering so much, they will not make your fun. Number 4, this is the last point. Build your word power. See, our body is made of cell. House is made of brick. Same thing, English is made of word. So guys, how can you think that without word we can speak English? Without word we can't speak English. Just impossible. Before speaking English, we will have to build our word power. We will have to remember lots of words. Remember your childhood. For learning our native language, we didn't read any grammar, vyakaran or anything. We started to recognize the things. Whatever we were looking around us, we started to recognize thing first, and we improved our word power. Were you speaking fluently, properly, your native language even if you are a child? No. That time you were studied so much too when you were a kid. But after improving, building so much word power, we started to speak fluently. So same thing do here too. Build your word power. So how to build our word power? Whatever you are looking around you right now, think. What does it call in English? If you know, it's very good. If you don't know, so put out your notes and write which word you don't know in English. Write and ask to Google Baba. Google Baba will help you. Nowadays it's very easy to learn any languages. You can ask, you can take help from your phone. You can watch lots of content in English. You can take help from the Google Baba. Whatever I told in this video, do just 15 days. I'm sure that your English will improve. And guys, don't forget, nothing happens overnight. It will take time. It will not happen in one day, but it will happen. Try to remember 5 to 10 words every day. Daily uses word. You can subscribe my channel. I keep on uploading, I keep on making daily uses sentences. You can remember after watching that video. If you enjoyed this video, you learned something from this video, give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel.